Hello there everybody and welcome back to another RPG Maker VX Ace tutorial. And my name is Ronald slash Encryptor. We're going to say Encryptor because that's my game name for everything. Even though I think YouTube has me as Ronald. Anyway, today our tutorial is going to be on switches and variables. And yeah, let's just jump into it. Alrighty. So, this is a map that I made a long time ago. Or this is the very first map that I made. I kind of just branched off of it. Not entirely sure how. What I'm doing now is, I'm going to grab a few people. Let's grab a nun. We're just going to grab her for right now. We're going to grab a nun. We're going to grab, we're going to grab a nun. We're going to grab a father. And then we're going to grab... Let's grab a monster. Let's grab her. Let's see. And then we're going to grab a sign. There is no wooden sign that you can grab. That's on the outside. So on the inside, the only sign that is available to us as the user, unless you import it into your characters, would be this sign. And there are two ways to do this. You can either do it like that, which is faster in my opinion, or you can go over here to... Where are you? Right here. And you can do this, and then bam, put a event on here. Oops, /V, doesn't matter if it's capitalized. Remember, if you scroll, this is variable, says it's going to take out variable 1. For the variable we're going to use today is going to be karma, because I'm going to be using a karma system in my game. Remember that scrolling over things allows you to see all the neat little doodads. So, like, as you can see, dash variable n would be number replaced by the value of the blank variable. NTH is number, like number. So basically it says if you're talking about the 5th number or the 6th number, in this case it'd be the 1st, but TH does not work, but it works with most of them, so just, yeah. And we're going to preview, it should say, look at 0. So, okay. Or, again, I said the faster way is this one right here. So, and, yeah. We already have the sign there, so we're going to leave that. And you know what? We're going to have another person because, I'm going to show you another thing. We're going to make it... Who are we going to have? Oh, Santa. Santa is going to have a bag. And he's going to be... Oops. That's not how you spell have. Have you been good this year? Ho, ho, ho. I cannot spell today. Couldn't spell last night either, which is weird. Alright, so let's start giving these people things to say. So let's see. May you always walk in the light. And then we're going to... Actually, I'm going to set everything first, and then I'll do that. Talk to her. Bam. Bam. You will all die at some point. That's null because everything dies at one point or another. And we're gonna make it where he can actually tell what you do. Okay. So let's start with the nun. So by talking to the nun, our karma, or our variable in this case, is going to go up, add, subtract, multiply, divide. I don't know what mod is. Divides the free stores. Oh, okay, so just stick with these, or yeah, no, just stick with these. The 4, because you don't really need mod unless you want to like divide it between multiple different things, like sections. So if you put it into another switch, I guess would be good. Set is gonna make it where like, yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway, we're gonna make it 10. Just use add, subtract, multiply, and divide. It's so much simpler that way. Life is simpler that way. Variables, we're gonna subtract 10. Just gonna click that time, because that makes more sense. Then we're gonna have him multiply it by 0, because that way it'll be reset. And then this guy, we're gonna have another person, because I want to do that. I want to show you guys how switches work. We're gonna have main character's father. No, we're gonna have a knight, because he looks pretty dope. He looks pretty dope indeed. Okay, everything, oops, that's everything changes in the midst of battle. Midst? Midst. I don't know what it is. In the, everything changes during a battle. Actually, you know what? If I can remember the story, it's if you know the story, that's awesome. I really enjoy the story, so I'm just gonna summarize it because I don't want to write the entire thing out. Team for your soul. Question. And then we are going to chain, or we're going to make it where a or not a self switch, an actual switch is enabled. We're going to change that to story of 2 wolves. Excuse me. Bam, story of 2 wolves. And then we're going to make a new page, turn that switch on. I'll explain everything. He was a knight. Knight, bam. Bam. Okay. Now. We're going to add a new event. We're going to put a switch on. We're going to make it... It doesn't matter which one of these switches you put, honestly. So, pick one. I just picked the closest one. Soul. Should probably spell that right. Variable. Add. It's 50. Apply. Whoopsie, wrong person. Oh, did I give that person an animation? No, I didn't. People. So. Bam. Do an animation. Monster. Okay, so people's gonna be faster. Monster. Fubar. I don't know who I picked, but we're gonna pick her now. Um. Ooh. Another one bites the dust. Do, do, do. Another one bites the dust. Dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one comes. Another one comes. Another one bites the dust. Down, down, down. If you don't know that song, I'm so sorry. So, and we are going to. Did I? I think I did. I might have. No, I did not. Bam, bam, bam. You're good. You're good. And we're gonna make it where that switch turns off if you talk to him again. Story of Two Wolves, turn off, bam. That way he'll jump back and forth. Now, okay. So, real quick, I'm gonna go over something. If this is blank, and then you add a new page and say that, actually let's put it right here. So this is blank, you add a new page and you put the switch on for Story of the Two Wolves. The first one will be there when the thing is not on, when the switch is not on. However, when you put on, or when you turn on that switch, you will see whatever you put in here. I'm trying to find a wolf, honestly, right now. Give me a second. Talking and reading, for whatever reason, is really hard today for me. So, I doubt it's a monster. Thought it'd be an animal, but apparently it's not. Definitely not people writing. Is there a giant wolf? No, there's not. Big monster. Sure. We'll go with this one. Oh, man. Okay, we're not going to go with that one. We're going to make it where... Jeez. We're going to put a dog there. There is animal, I think. I saw a dog. Animal. It's horses. Bam, animal. We're going to put a dog. Bam. Woof. 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 Bow. Wow. Okay, moving on. So, when the switch is off, it will show nothing. And you'll be able to walk over that thing no matter what. When the switch is on, you will see the dog. And I'll show you the magic of the switch there. This is going to tell you your karma. This person's going to decrease your karma. This person's going to increase it. This one's going to neutralize it. He's going to make it where they give more or less. And we will go from there. And then I'll mess with the father in a second. That sounds dirty. Oh, and you know what? I didn't put my character here. That was silly. Okay, so. Karma is... Oh my gosh. Okay. Same as character. Okay, so if you want to walk above it, you can. If you want to walk... if you can't walk through it, same as characters, walk underneath it, above. We want same as character because we want to be able to touch the freaking thing. The only reason we weren't able to walk above it is because this is an actual sign as a tile set. If we did the event as a tile set, or as the event as a sign, we would have been able to walk above it. Okay, so he doesn't do anything. But you always walk in the light. 10. Talk to her twice. It should be -10. Oh, look at that, -10. Talk to him. Have you been good this year? Bam. 0. Talk to him. Boom. Dog. Again, dog will disappear. Oh my gosh, I can walk on where the dog was. I cannot walk where the dog is now. And this will give me -50. Talk to him. should be positive 50. Alright, so that is the different. That's what switches do. Switches are on all game. If you leave them on, they will be on all game. It's really nice because then, say you do your character does something that's very significant in one town, it might change the next town that you go in. So that's a way you can do that. You can have multiple switches on at one time, which is why you are able to have more than one switch on in the event page. And for karma system, I'm going to show you how to do this. Make it where it's like you're very evil, you're slightly evil, you're good, you're really freaking good, or you're neutral. So how to do that? You go into the event, you go to conditional branch, you go to variable, karma, and then greater than or equal to positive 50, the highest. And we're going to say, make it where it's like show text, you are, ooh, caps, you are very good. Enter. Okay. You're very good. Okay. Else, insert another conditional branch. Variable. Karma. Whoops. Go away. Greater than or equal to 10. You are slightly good. Else, insert. I'm just going to keep doing this and then I'll explain everything. 50, negative 50, negative 50. Very bad. Conditional branch, and I'm just going to keep going and then I'll explain everything to you in a second. Just let me finish this, and that way I'm not having to explain and do stuff at the same time. And then 0 is equal to 0. Okay, so I found it the best to do this. So always go highest to lowest, because if I was to put 10 or higher up here, it would say you are slightly good even if you had 10 million quote-unquote good karma. If this variable is higher than 10, it will say you are slightly good. So I have to put higher than 50 first. And then if you're not higher than 50, it will go down to the other conditional branch. And if you're more than 10, you're slightly good. So anywhere between 10 and 50, you're slightly good. Anything above 50, you're very good. But if I was to switch it around, you would be slightly good, even if, like I said, you had 10 million. Unless you went into bad, then you'd be, yeah. Anyway, same thing applies. So, again, highest to lowest, always. Else, and then, again, highest to lowest. 0 is the null, because it's equal to 0. Equal 0. Yeah. And then, we're going to go ahead and try it out, see what happens. Let's go talk to the father. Did you... Oh my gosh. Is it seriously? Did I... Wait, what? Why can I not talk to the dude? Same trigger. Okay, we're gonna try that one more time. I might have to put neutral first. That way he'll even talk to me. I probably do. Let's find out. Huh. Okay, so I should be 60. You are very good. Ten. You are slightly good. Okay, now he doesn't talk. So why is that? What did I mess up on? Else. Bingo! Okay. So, delete that. Oh, wait, actually, undo. Let's see if I can undo. Nope, okay. So, what happened there is I put it above the else, and then it didn't even register anything was there. So, don't do what I just did. Less than, let's see, it's 50, right? So negative 10. Negative 10. And then else, make sure it's underneath the else. Conditional branch equals equal to 0. You're slightly. You are slightly evil. Go. Okay. Now, it should work. Okay. Yeah, should work. Try it out one more time. There we go. Much better. Very bad. I didn't put you are. Oh my gosh, that's too bad. Okay. So. Dog. Very bad. You're very good. Turn that off. Alright, so now that I've shown you guys variables and switches, I think that is the end of this little tutorial. Make sure Santa resets everything because you have to be good at some point or another this year. Yeah. And I will see you guys later.